think everybody who have been in this room feel that, yes, we've had a real discussion, we have moved forward together. We do not agree on all issues, but that would also be very, very strange in a situation where all the interests are at the table. But all the interests, I think, have felt they were at the table and they were involved in making real decisions and others were listening to them.
This is my 6th General Assembly. I've been to a few and I've seen it grown over the years. And you also have these moments where you don't really know what's going to come out. What we try and do is really try and find ways forward to solve the complex problems that are facing the world's forests.
There were quite a number of different votes on IFLs. We need to analyze exactly what the result of each of those meant, but overall the big picture is that we can move forward and we will move forward on intact forest landscapes and indigenous cultural landscapes.
IFL has been for the last years our main issue because the vote of Sevilla was a very important vote, but it was a vote, like we say very often, it was a vote from the heart. And now we have to implement IFL, but it's quite difficult. It's complex, but nevertheless we have to go.
We have the system and the participants in the system in all the chambers, including indigenous peoples, companies, environmental groups, etc. have gotten, I think they've gotten more mature about it and understand that what you do with IFLs in Russia may in fact be, though the general broad strokes might be the same, a lot of the application is going to be different in each major landscape. At one point we had kind of an industry versus environment dialectic that was going on. I think we're getting past that.
Funnily enough, actually, normally after a General Assembly, it's relatively clear which was the big motion that got approved and the big thing that happened that will take us forward. This time, I'm not so sure, because there were many. They were all important, and that was great, but in one way, or in some ways, the most important thing that happened, actually, was not a motion, but was this protest, you could say, on the gender issue that happened yesterday, and a surge of, yes, this is something we have to take to the forefront of what we do as an organization. And I think that may, in fact, be as impactful as any of the individual motions that got approved.